Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Good to be here. Can we please let our friends and families know that we are on? Can we quickly let them know we are on? It's going to be a good time today. I have so many things to say, from the NSAS movement to a lot of other things going on, then the teaching on longevity. So, yeah, if you're here, let me know you're here. Send the greetings, send the wave. Let me know you're here. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Good to have you here. Good to have you here, Bukola. Good to have you here. Oh, good to have you here. Thank you, Kunle. Evelyn, thank you. Beautiful. Oladayo Ajayi. Tolu Lusanya, Pastor Tolu. How you doing? Good to have you here. Good to have you here, everybody. I'm excited to be with you today. Welcome to Love Clinic with Dr. Albert Oduwole. Can you quickly, Pastor Shego Duyebo, good to see you. You're welcome. Glory Favor. Thank you for joining us tonight. Kolade Efe. Good. Let your folks know that we are on and we are ready for tonight. Glory, good to have you here. Yemisi Shetosan, thank you for always. I appreciate you. And Ore Kiyesi, good to have you, Ore. Good. All right. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to start today. Please tell your friends and family and that we are on. It's going to be a great time. We are on today. So everybody that wants to join us can join us very quickly. Come on, inform them that we are on. I'm going to start today by talking about the NSAS movement. The Okoyemi Fagbemi, good to have you here. Bless you. The most spontaneous Pastor Hede, good to have you here. Bless you. The NSAS movement, the most spontaneous peaceful protest we've ever had in our country. I'm going to be 50 next year. I've been around for a long time. I've been part of several protests, including I was a young boy when they started Ali Must Go, and then some of the young people won't even know about that. Then there was a time it was, IBB Must Go, and June 12, and on. So I've seen a few, but there had never been one disorganized, this beautiful, everybody very organized. The money was coming in, the money was accounted for, beautiful movement, very peaceful movement. It is not a violent movement, and I was very excited about that. Unfortunately, the government didn't handle it well. They brought in the dogs and all that. And you see, when you send, Dr. Tenny, good to have you here. When you send the sensible people of the road, the crazy people will take over. So they mistakenly sent the sensible people off the road, and the crazy people took over, and it went very bad. Unfortunately, we lost some people. It is terrible. Nifemi Alatishe, good to have you here. It's terrible for a government to get people. Ibuku Solomon, thanks for being here. To shoot guns at peaceful protesters is not done anywhere. Nobody even takes a gun to a knife fight, not to talk about a gun to a fight without ammunition. It's very terrible. But this time I want to first of all talk to everybody. Pastor Wale, good to have you here. Number one, at this time, it's possible for you to have, because for me, I couldn't even sleep for about 2 days. So I'm saying to you, relax first of all. Relax, okay? Crying, weeping, mourning is okay, but don't carry it too far. Please, relax. What the government did is terrible. we are taking all the actions. We're taking spiritual action, we're taking diplomatic action, we're taking social action against the government for what they have done. But in the midst of all that, I'm appealing to everybody. You see, like I put on my post some minutes ago, I said only the living can fight for the dead. So we need you to be living. We need you to be alive, so that together we cannot fight for the dead. Only the living can fight for the dead. So I'm appealing to everybody, get your strength back, get your sanity back. That is absolutely important. So somebody said, so how do I get my strength back? Number one, focus on the future. Focus on the light at the end of the tunnel. Number two, start to find a reason to laugh. Find a reason to laugh. I've pastored for a long time, and it will surprise you that when somebody loses their child, one of my, I normally say the work of a pastor is a very interesting work. The work of a pastor is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable. Did you hear me say that? We comfort the afflicted, but if you are too comfortable, we afflict you because we want you to move on and get things done. So, my job, BB, good to have you here. One of my jobs as a pastor, when somebody has lost a family member, when somebody has lost somebody precious to them, one of my jobs as a pastor is to make sure those people keep on eating. Yes. So we get people around them to provide them food. We get people around them to make sure, Dr. Uche, good to have you here. We get people around them to make sure they eat, they sleep, they rest, because the journey is far. I found it very, very interesting that after Elijah was tired, he had a battle like we just had with the Ensa's movement. And in the midst of the battle, he was frustrated, And he said to God, God, take my life, I'm not ready. Then, God made him to sleep. Then an angel woke him up and said, eat, for the journey is far. I'm appealing to everybody, every young man, every young woman, listen to me right now, eat, the journey is far. By eating, I mean feed on the scriptures. By eating, I mean feed on things that will make your life exciting. I mean, if you need to watch comedy, please watch comedy. I'm saying this because the journey is still far. You need to eat. So it's only the living that can fight for the dead. Only the living. So stop all these. People should not laugh. People should not talk. People are not taking this serious. They're taking it serious. But when you take something serious to a breaking point, you need to learn to retreat, re-strategize, and move back. So I'm appealing to everybody, first of all, watching me tonight, please. I know it's been a terrible time. We all saw what happened. Everybody was disturbed. But it's time for you right now to make sure you get your strength and your sanity back, because you need the strength and you need the sanity to re-strategize and move ahead. So, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. So I said on my post, I said you need to live, you need to love, you need to learn how to re-strategize so that we can move on. Did anybody get that? So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Today, I'm going to continue on longevity. Longevity is a word I coined. I have a PhD in coining words, okay? Oh, Million Lawyer, good to have you here as usual. Thank you for always. Longevity means, just like we have longevity means to live long, longevity means to make love last. Now, let me say this to you. Love does not die a natural death. No love dies a natural death. Somebody was saying to me that when somebody dies, why do we say, what killed him? We know what killed him now is death. I say yes, but death does not just pick people. Death will look for an avenue to pick people. So if somebody dies, there must be a reason. It might be diabetes, it might be hypertension, it might be car accident, it might be army bullet. If you live in Nigeria, there is something that makes that happen. So love does not die a natural death. Somebody help me type on Facebook and on Instagram, love does not die a natural death. Somebody help me type it, because that is the truth. Love does not die a natural death. Something kills love. 1 Corinthians 13:8 says, love never fails. So somebody type for me. Biola, good to have you here on Instagram. So Easy, baby, on Facebook. Thank you, Easy. Good to have you here. So somebody help me type, love does not die in natural death. Love is designed by God to last forever. That is the design of God. Thank you, Bidex. The design of God is that love will not die in natural death. That's why 1 Corinthians 13 8, it says in Amplified, love never fails. It never fades out. It does not become obsolete. It does not come to an end. But I love the way the Message translation put 1 Corinthians 13:8. It's 1 Corinthians, somebody may type 1 Corinthians 13:8. 1 Corinthians 13:8. This Message translation, it says love never dies. That is the design of God, that love will never die. But you and I, we have seen love die in some instances, and you wonder what causes the love to die. Love is like fire. Fire, if you keep on feeding it, will keep on being a fire. But once you stop feeding the fire will go out. So the fire of love sometimes goes out because it's not consistently fed. In Proverbs, thank you, 1 Corinthians 13:8, Message translation, love never dies. In Proverbs 26:21, though he was talking about gossip, but it still applies to everything. Proverbs 26:21, he said, charcoal keeps the coals glowing. Words will keep the fire burning. Just like charcoal, we keep the coals glowing. That is how wood will keep the fire burning. The same thing with relationship. There are things you need to keep on feeding love to make love to keep on living. There are things you need to keep on feeding love to make love to keep on living. So some people say, I used to love him, but I don't love him again. I used to love her, but I don't love her again. There are reasons why that happened. So over time, I want to run through some of the things we have said. So I need people with fast finger to type for me. I want us to do a bit of a recap of some of the things we have said. Then from there, we're going to move on to what I want to share today. And because we have only 1 hour and we have already spent 12 minutes, this is going to be very fast. So I need people with fast fingers. Come on, exercise your fingers. Get ready, do your exercise, because this will be very fast. The first thing we said is the fact that we need to even know that there are too many lies about love. Too many lies. And we saw 10 lies of true love from the book Mathematics, okay? So if you want to buy Mathematics, go to my bio. It's on Amazon, it's on Konga. If you're on Instagram, go to my bio. If you're not following me on Instagram and Facebook, please follow me. If you're on Instagram, go to my bio. It will tell you how to get the book Mathematics. So from the book Mathematics, we saw the reason where there are so many lies where love is concerned. Number 1 lie we saw is that people said marriage is to be endured and not enjoyed. So if you can still help me type, number 1 lie, marriage is to be endured. No, that is a lie. The plan and purpose of marriage is not for it to be endured, it's for it to be enjoyed. So Dr. Uche, good to have you here. So the plan and purpose of God for love, yes, I noticed. So lie number 1. So somebody will type lie 1. Love, marriage is to be endured. Some of our parents feed us with that. They say, don't worry, this marriage, just enjoy it. No, I've enjoyed my marriage for about 23 years. My parents have enjoyed that for about 53, 54 years. I know that it's not every time that marriage is exciting, but marriage can be enjoyed, not just endured. So if you can type for me, lie 1, yes, marriage is to be endured. That is a lie. Marriage is not to be endured. Marriage is to be enjoyed. Lie 2 now. Like 2, some people said, if you love me, you will sleep with me. It's a lie. Like 2, if you love me, you will sleep with me. It is a lie. Sex and love are 2 different things. Sex and love are not the same. If sex is equal to love, then prostitutes will be the best lovers. Don't you think so? If what we call love is sex, so some young men will come to you and say, if you really love me, you sleep with me. No way, that is a lie. Don't let them deceive you. Does not mean, sex does not mean love. So if you love me, lie number 2, if you love me, you sleep with me. It is a lie. Lie. Tails on fire. It is a lie. Lie 2, thank you. Lie 1, marriage is to be endured. Number lie 2, if you love me, you sleep with me. Lie 3 is that love at first sight. Love at first sight is a lie. Lie 3, love at first sight. Love at first sight is a lie. That is what Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood, all the woods have made us believe that when you see the person, there'll be butterfly in your stomach, and you say, oh, this is the person. It is a lie. You don't love somebody at first sight, you love them with insight. So it's not love at first sight, it is love with insight. What do we mean by that? Love at first sight means the first time you see them, you just know you will love them. There is nothing like that. There are cars I love now, I didn't love at first sight. It took me time to love those cars. There are churches, there are people, there are human beings, there are gadgets now that I love with insight. Not at first sight. So real love is not at first sight. It's not. That is the deception of Eve in Genesis 3:6. In Genesis 3:6 Amplified Version, the devil said to Eve, and the Bible said, when the woman saw the tree, love at first sight, it was good, suitable, pleasant for food. It was delightful to look at and a tree to be desired. In order to make one wise, she took its fruit and ate and gave to her husband. And while started. So like 3 is love at first sight. There is nothing like that. It is love with insight. It will take time when you know somebody to love them. There are people and things I didn't love initially, I love now. Because with insight, you discover, and that is why true love takes time. Somebody needs to help me type that triumphant tape. True love takes time, true love takes time, true love takes time. So it's very, very important. So it's not love at first sight, it is love with insight. Like 4 is in-laws are the major problem. No. It's a lie. In-laws are not the major problem. In-laws. I know that some in-laws behave like outlaws. I know that some mother-in-law, some father-in-law are a problem. I know. But I'm saying that in-laws are not the major problem because actually it's difficult for you to be a terrible person and be a good in-law. And it's the same way it's difficult for you to be a good person and be a terrible in-law. It's not. I know some people are praying, God, the man that we marry, let the mother be dead. That's a terrible prayer because today you have an in-law, tomorrow you will be an in-law. What will happen if somebody starts to pray for your son you've labored on, that before they marry your son you should be dead? That is not a good thing to do. It's a lie that in-laws are the major problem in marriage. Not at all. So today you have an in-law, tomorrow you are going to be an in-law. Lie 5, true love never fights. It's a lie. It is a lie that true loves never fight. Lie 5, no way. Thank you, Pastor Tony. Good to have you here, Reverend. True love never fights. It's a lie. True love fights. Lord, did you hear me say that? True love fights. True love fights. True love fights. I'm telling you the truth. True love fights. But it's just that we decide that we will resolve the problem than dissolve the relationship. That is the thing. So you look at TJ and I, and you say, I don't think they've ever had a disagreement. I laugh in Spanish. Okay, I laugh in tongues. No, we have disagreement, but we've just come to a conclusion. You know, even when TJ and I, when we were dating, you know, it was very interesting. When we sometimes say, well, even you, I'm not even marrying you again. She said, even me, I will not marry you again. So, okay, so when do we see tomorrow? So true love might have disagreement, but we just made up our minds that we will rather resolve than dissolve. So don't think, the Bible says in Proverbs 10:12 that it is love that covers a multitude of offenses. So it does not mean we don't have offenses, but we allow love to cover it. So true love have their own disagreement. If two people always agree, only one of them is doing the thinking. Lie 6 now. Lie 6 is that true love is only for compatibles. True love is for compatibles. Lie 6, true love is for compatibles. It's a lie. Can I tell you the truth? In fact, so lie 6, let me type it, true love is for compatibles. It is a lie. The truth of the matter actually is that opposites attract. It's a law in magnetism, but it's also a law in true life. I was listening to Bro Copeland say last week that if both of us are exactly the same, we won't need a covenant. Very powerful. If both of us are exactly the same, we will not need a covenant. No. So opposites normally attract. A good marriage is between somebody that says, if the light is on, I can't sleep, and somebody that says, if the light is off, I can't sleep. That's a good marriage. A good marriage like my parents' own is between my dad, that can eat his food very hot, and my mom that can't eat hot food. And you know the funniest part of it, they've been married for 53 going to 54 years. They always eat in the same plate, and every time they are eating, they are fighting. My mom is holding my dad's hand. Kideshe, they are Ijebu people, you know, they speak a few Ijebu. Kideshe, you are eating too much. And my dad said, did I hold your mouth? Why are you not eating too? Hey, it's too hot. I want to wait for it to be cold. Did I tell you to make it out? It's always a very funny thing to behold. You will laugh yourself funny. But you know, that is true love. It's between a man that can give away his eyes and a woman that has super glue in her hand, that whatever he touch does not move. So I'm trying to say to you that true love is not necessarily for compatibles. The Bible said male and female created in them. He created us differently and blessed us equally. You know, so God deliberately, and this is it. If you ever get my book, I Still Do, How to Make Love Last, I wrote there that the plan of God for making opposites to attract, for example, is that iron sharpeneth iron, and the countenance of a man is meant to sharpen that of his friend. So I was an extrovert that married TJ, an introvert. Hear me? I was a terrible, empowered, anointed, unbelievable, unimaginable extrovert that married a nice, very gentle introvert, extreme introvert. So we got married. Oh, we had our struggles. Oh my God. For me, she was too cool and quiet. One day I was talking to her. I've not been talking for too long, only 2 hours. Why are you looking like that? You think I can't see you? I said only 2 hours of talking. You're looking like, it's 2 hours too much. Then she was looking at me like this. I said, why are you looking like that? She said, does mouth not pain you? I laughed. I said, mouth should not pain somebody now. I think mouth is for speaking and mouth is actually for eating. Abiola, is that not what mouth is for? You know, so opposites attract. It happens like that. If both of you are givers, so we get to your house one day and ask for the children, I will discover that you have sent the children, you have given the children to your neighbors that have no child. And you say, why? You say, you know, they don't have any child. But one of you that is the stingy one should be able to say, we are not giving out my children, no, I will not allow. Let me quickly move to lie 7. Lie 7 is true love is hard to find. It's a lie. Lie 7. Somebody help me put lie 7 there. True love is hard to find. That is what they made us believe. That is why some people lowered their standard and married the wrong person. That is why some people went ahead to get involved with people that are not the right kind of people for them. You can find true love. True love is not that hard to find. Let me tell you the truth. Nothing is hard to find if you can get these 3 things right. Number 1, you know what you're looking for. Number 2, you know the right place to look. Number 3, you have the purchasing power. If you can get these 3 right, you will discover that true love is not that hard to find. When my pastor, Reverend Victor, married, people around him said, you see, Pastor Jimmy had married the only reasonable, sensible guy remaining. Can you imagine human beings? They said, yes, my Pastor Jimmy had married my pastor, and he's only reasonable, sensible bachelor remaining. Okay, so when we got married, then they said, these guys are the last set of the reasonable, sensible, good husband material. After that, then the generation after me, Reverend B, Pastor Tunji, Elder Bo married, then they say, oh, these guys are the very last. Don't listen to them. There is no very last. I have some handsome, anointed young men here that are not even married yet. So true love is not that hard to find. Don't believe that lie. Lie number 8 is that true love wanes after marriage. I've had that over and over. They say, hey, don't mind these people. Once you marry them like this, all the love disappears. It's a lie. For me, I believe true love is like wine. It gets better with time. I love TJ more now than I did before we got married. Why? Because I know her more now. You see, it's difficult to love people that intimately if you don't know them. It's very difficult to love people that intimately. So don't believe that true love will wane after marriage. No, this is what happens after marriage. People don't change much after marriage. If they are insensitive to you before marriage, they will be more insensitive after marriage. Yes. If he didn't have time for you before marriage, he will even not have time for you at all after marriage. If before marriage he push you, after marriage he will beat you. I'm telling you the truth. So it's not that true love waits after marriage. In fact, people become more of who they are after marriage, and that is very, very important. Lie 9, true love is solo. Lie 9, true love is solo. True love is solo. True love is solo. Lie 9, that is a lie. True love is not solo. True love, have I mentioned lie 8? Yeah, lie 8 is true love waits after marriage. Lie 9, true love is solo. That is to say, it's me and my husband, oh, it's me and my wife, oh, I don't need anybody. No, that's a myth. That is not reality. With true love, you need people. With true love, you need people. With true love, you need your parents, your siblings. Let me talk to some of you married ladies. Married ladies especially. If you are here, lend me your ears. Some of you married ladies, you get married now. All your single friends now cannot be your friend again. You now look at them. The first thing you get, ladies are funny. But Pastor Ponsi, I know you will know what I'm talking about. Ladies, after they got married, when they meet their friend, the first thing they check is the wedding finger. Oh, Tubos, how are you doing to it? The first thing they check is the wedding finger. The first thing, to know if they should greet you right or not, to know if you are there or not, if they should respect you or not. So they look at you, this girl that does not have wedding ring in her finger. Oh, that is a stupid thing. Because you see, if you are married, you still need your single friend. When you have a problem, who will you call to please come and help you babysit? You see your married friends? Your married friends already have so much work. You know what I'm talking from UK. They are also busy. They are dealing with their family. You still need the single people. So true love is not solo. It's not some of you. Once you get engaged like this, you cut off every other relationship around you. It is not meant to be so. I've seen people as a pastor, once they get married, they even cut away from talking to their pastor until they have a problem. Oh, Boluwatife, good to have you here. They cut away even from talking to their pastor until they have a problem. It is not meant to be so. True love is not solo. True love is interrelated and interconnected, and that is very, very important. Like tennis, I can marry anybody and make it work. That is also a lie. You cannot marry anybody and make it work. You must marry somebody God has in mind for you, somebody that has your kind of values, somebody that believes in what you believe in, somebody that is going in the direction you are going. So like 10 is I can marry anybody and make it work. It's a lie. That is not reality. You can't just marry anybody and make it work. You need to marry somebody that carry your values. Listen to what I'm about to say now. If you can type it for me too, I'll be appreciative. If you can type for me, anybody not going in your direction is a distraction. Somebody might need to type that for me. Anybody not going your direction is a distraction. Anybody. If they're not going your direction, they're a distraction. Marriage works best when both of you have the same vision. So don't just marry anybody. Don't just say, my time is clicking. It's about time for me. Anybody that comes now. My wife used to put it in a beautiful way. You are at the bus stop. You're waiting for the bus to Ogba. Okay? You're waiting for the bus to Ogba. So, you've been taking your time. Time is going. Then you say, well, I've been waiting for so long, Gary. Any bus that come now, I will just enter. Any bus that come now. So the next bus that come, you're going to Ogba, is going to Ikorodu. Now enter. Pastor BC Adewale, how you doing, man of God? Pastor BC himself is a powerful relationship coach. I celebrate you, man of God. I celebrate you. Sam from Uganda, good to have you here. Gloria Isoma, my daughter, I miss you seriously. Okay, so you say, time is going. Where any bus that comes now, we enter. You're going to Ogba, remember? You don't enter into the bus going to Ikorodu. You know what will happen? When you get to Ikorodu, you will now discover, excuse me, this is not where I'm going. That is when you will now know you are latest. You thought you were late before. You are now latest. In fact, you are now later international. You are now later incorporated. That's when you will know. Because now you now discover oh my God, this is not where I want to go. You now have to wait for another bus that will take you back to the bus stop. You now get back to the bus stop and now have to wait again for the one taking you to Ogba. Do you see what I'm talking about? So don't say because time is going, you just go with anybody. If you go with anybody, you will suffer anything. Okay, let's now go to, then we started talking about love litmus test. I'm doing a recount of what we have said in LOVEgevity. So last 2 weeks ago, we started talking about the fact that we wish there is a lovetometer. You remember lovetometer? That when somebody comes and says, Boluwatife, I love you. I can't sleep without you. In fact, you're the only brain in my skull, the only mosquito in my mosquito net, the only fish in my ocean. Ah, Boluwatife, without you, I will just die. When the guy is talking, you just get lovetometer, you put it in his chest, and it's not minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. You know it's lying and you run away. But unfortunately, there is no lovetometer. There is nothing to help us to gauge. But there are 10 things that if you can put these 10 things to mind, it will help you to know if this person really loves you or if you love this person really. So we're talking about lovetometer now. Number one, true love is mindful of you. If somebody really loves you, they will have you in mind. If somebody tells you, I love you, I'm just so busy, that's why I don't call, that's why I don't visit, that's why I don't get you anything, that's a lie. Number one, lovetometer, one. So we go back to lovetometer now. One, true love is mindful of you. Their mind is full of you. Just like a young man that loves Chelsea, a young man that loves Man U, a young man that loves Manchester United, there is a way their mind is full of their team. They will create time to watch the match. They will buy the jersey. They will know how much each of the players are earning. They know how good they play. They know the match. I find it very interesting that some men here, some of you men here, if I ask you what's John 3:16, I forgot it. If I ask you what is the score between Chelsea and Man U in 1968, you will remember. That is how we know what you really love. One man came out of a shopping mall in UK, ran to the policeman. Policeman, I can't find my wife. He said, hey, what does she look like? He said, she's driving my car, my Porsche. Is she tall or short? It's red color. The Porsche is red color. How old is your wife? The Porsche itself is just 1 month old, but I can't find my wife. You and I know it's not the wife he's looking for. It's the car. It's the car. So if it's true love, it will be mindful of you. Number two, if it's true love, giving will be easy. If somebody really loves you, or if you love somebody, giving will not be a burden. Giving will be a blessing. Remember John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave. You see, I don't know if you have ever lived in a house before where your parents have a favorite, or you are the favorite. Some of you here, the favorite. And all of you go to your daddy and say, Daddy, we need. Say, no, I can't give anybody. Then the favorite comes. Daddy, please can I have? And I say, oh, okay, go and take as many as you want. And you're like, what? What is happening here? If it's true love, given will be easy. If somebody says they love you and they don't give to you, or if you think you love somebody and to give to them is burdensome, that can't be love, because if it's true love, you find giving pleasurable. You remember I said something, you might need to type it for me again, that true love is the eagerness to pleasure. That is the definition of love. Love is the eagerness to pleasure, Because I love TJ, I'm eager for her to have pleasure. I love my children, I'm eager to make sure they have pleasure. I will go to any length, I'll go to any extent to give them pleasure. True love is the eagerness to pleasure. That is what true love is. So if you love somebody, be eager to pleasure them. Or if you don't love somebody does not love you, they won't be eager to pleasure you. So you need to watch out for that. True love is the eagerness to pleasure. So, and I said something again, I said, love that does not give you cards today will not give you cards tomorrow. Don't deceive yourself. Don't say because he does not have money. No, recharge card is not costly. Time, attention is not costly, and that is very important. Number three, so somebody typed number three, lovetometer for me. True love forgives easy. True love forgive easy. That is why Proverbs 10:12, he said, true love will cover a multitude of offenses. In every relationship there are offenses. In every relationship we will have issue with one another. In every relationship, we will have days in which I feel you have offended me. If two people always agree, only one of them is doing the thinking. If two people always agree, only one of them is doing the thinking. If two people always agree, only one of them is doing the thinking. So the truth of the matter is that when we are talking about true love itself that forgives easily. People will offend one another. I tell people, I said, you see a baby, the mother is trying to feed the baby bites the mother, and the mother will just tap his mouth and laugh. If it's somebody else's baby that tried that, that will be Third World War. So I'm trying to make you realize love to meter number 3. If it is true love, forgiven will be easy. True love number 4, real love commits. If it's true love, there will be commitment. There will be commitment. That guy that had been giving you ring now, and it's already 7.5 years. Return the ring to the Lord of the Rings. Hello, are you still there? Are you here, or you've gone to the warehouse to take your own palliative? Are you still here? Let me know if you are still here. If it is true love we commit. This one that is become the Lord of the Ring. You've been carrying the ring now. It's been 8 years. Kilo day. Somebody said, well, we've been dating now for 5 years. He's yet to propose. I said, when he proposed, will he also give you BSc? It is a crime in any country for you to trafficate and not branch. He's been trafficating and trafficating now. He's been trafficating. It's been 5 years of trafficating. If he's going to branch, let him branch. If he won't branch, let him go away, Daddy. What is the point? Yes, table, if I'm shaking table. And some of you brothers, Lord of the Ring, since before, wake up now. The Bible said, even if it is slavery that you buy with your money, the Bible said, after 7 years, let her go. In fact, after end charge, we will start end Lord of the Rings. Let her go. Hashtag let her go. Hashtag let him go. Then some ladies are like that. So brothers, be careful. What some ladies do, they know you are not the one they want, okay? They want Pastor Tony that is tall, light in complexion, prays like machine gun, okay? You are short, you don't have 6 packs, you have a Muslim pack, and you pray, but your own prayer is, it sounds like Pastor Tony's prayer that sounds like machine gun, but they will not keep you bending, just in case Pastor Tony did not come. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So they use you as a spare tire. Spare tire. That if Pastor Tony refused to come, at least this one, I will hold this one. So I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no. So just stay there. So that if this one refused to now branch my area, it is you I will hold. I'm shaking this table. You won't be able to repair it. So real love commit. Love to meter 5. Yes, now for me thought that amusement parks. Love to meter 5. Communication is easier with real love. Yes. If it's real love, communication is easier. If it's real love, communication is easier. What do married people do? They talk. Thank you, I buy my CD. This is very important. I'm spitting fire. Communication is easier with real love. If it's real love, talking is important. If you can't talk with somebody you are in a relationship with now, that is what lockdown showed us. You remember lockdown? People can't go to work, they can't go to market. So before you marry somebody now, ask yourself this question. Can I be on lockdown with this person? Oh, Pastor, yesterday, good to have you here. Can I be on lockdown with this person? Because if you can't have a flowing conversation, it's a proof that it's already a problem. If you have to rehearse for a whole day, a conversation of 10 minutes. I've counseled so many people like that. They want to talk to, they already want to talk to their husband 10 minutes discussion. It takes a whole day to react. Okay, when I get there, what if he shout at me? No, I will just, no. Once you see there is a communication barrier, that's a love-tometer. If it is real love, communication is easier. If it's real love, you find it easy to communicate, to talk to one another, because communication is key where relationship is concerned. Don't marry somebody that every time you talk, it ends up in disagreement. I will slap you, I will kick you, I will bite you. In fact, I will go home for you. Can I be locked down with this person? If it is only me and this guy in Big Brother's house, will we kill ourselves? Or will we survive? Good thing. Oh, love-tometer 6, so be type 6 now, willingness to parade. If it's true love, there will be a willingness to parade. If it's true love, there will be a willingness to parade. If you really love somebody, you want everybody to meet them. One thing TJ will tell you is that when she meets people that have known me before her, either in Italy or in Switzerland or in Germany, wherever, the first thing they say to her is that it's as if you have met you. Your husband never stopped talking about you. I'm telling you. The first thing they will tell her, your husband never stops talking about you. Don't marry somebody that you can't present at a conference in London. Don't marry somebody you can't walk Dubai Street with. No. There is a willingness to parade with true love. So if somebody says to you, we are in a relationship, but don't let anybody know, that is the devil. And that is Yoruba demon. Why do they even call it Yoruba demon? It's Nigerian demon, Joe. It's only Yoruba. Every tribe has demons. Demons, Igbo demon, Hausa demon, Caucasian demon, Italian demon. That's a serious demon that comes to you and say, don't let anybody know. Or they refuse to put you on their Facebook. You are not on their Instagram. You are not on their WhatsApp status. When you now force them, when you pepper them, put me there. They now put you there and they say, somebody special. You have Jones. You have Jones, yo. You have Jones to power 2000. When they finally put you there, there's somebody special. You are one of the 10 somebody special. If it's true love, there is a willingness to parade. Even when my babies were young, I parade them. That is what love is. True love, there is willingness, coded relationship. The inheritance of the saint is in the light. Let me say that again. The inheritance of the saint is in the land. Thank you, Samuel. You see, that is there on their own. The inheritance of the saint is in the light. If somebody loves you, they are not ashamed of you. They parade you. Number 7 now. Number 7. With true love, there is peace. There is peace. There is peace. Proverbs 3:17 says, all the ways of wisdom is peace. If it's true love, it's not everyday wala, everyday fighting, everyday settling, every day it is. I don't know if you read this book. When we were in high school, that was one of our literature books, 1 week, 1 trouble. You are in a relationship which is 1 week, 1 trouble. It is drama plus drama plus drama. Drama queen is in relationship with drama king. It now becomes drama raised to power 10,000. Abba, no. True love is peace. The way of true love is the way of peace. If peace is totally absent in your heart, in the relationship, there is something there. Pastor Tony, there is no secret service in relationship. True love, there should be peace. I'm not saying there won't be a bit of turbulence, but when it is always Abba, when you are flying in the air, the pilot will sometimes announce, please put on your seatbelt, we will go through a bit of turbulence. Turbulence happens in relationship. But when it is everyday turbulence, 1 week, 1 trouble, 1 week, 1 trouble, bro, sis, that is Nollywood relationship. Drama queen, drama king, drama relationship. You will not give out to drama children. It is finished. Jesus said, it is finished. So, please, please, peace is important. I tell you. Number 8, when it comes to love-tometer, how do the associates treat you? How do the associates treat you? the friends, the associates, the parents, the neighbors, how do they treat you? Because people can lie to you that they love you. But how they really feel about you, their associates will know. So if I say to TJ, I love TJ, and when my friends see TJ, they treat her like trash and I don't fight. That means I must be telling trash about her to them. So you need to watch out for how people around them treat you. The associates, the relatives, do they treat you well? Do they make you feel important? Because the people around me will make people that I treat special. So the guy might be lying to you, but you will know the truth from the way the associates treat you. Very important. So, love to meter 9. Does he or she respect you enough? Oh my God. I can't say this enough. I can't shout. Love to meter 9. Does he or she respect you? Listen to me very, very carefully. Respect validates love. Somebody needs to type that for me. Thank you. It's an eye-opener for you, Shay. Yeah. Respect validates love. Respect validates love. Respect validates love. If it does not respect your privacy, respect your person, respect your body, respect your opinion, respect your parents, respect your friends, respect your ambition, respect your vision, there is something wrong somewhere. True love, respect validates true love. So somebody, thank you for typing that for me. Respect validates love. Respect. So if he respects you, he won't slap you. If he respects you, he won't be disrespectful to your parents. If he respects you, he won't be disrespectful to your body. Yes, not hold you anyhow. No. So does this person even respect me? Because in fact, the first thing that flies out of the window when the relationship is over is respect. How did I know Joseph loved Mary? This is how I knew Joseph loved Mary. Joseph, the mother, the father of Jesus. The Bible said when Mary came and said, I'm pregnant. But it's not what you think. Hey, when I read that place, I put myself in Joseph's position. And before I married TJ, and TJ and I, we didn't do anything until we got married. So I've been waiting, been waiting. Then, and sometime towards the wedding, TJ now comes and says, I want to tell you something. Actually, I can't find my period. I say, period to come? Semicolon. Go and look for it. Where did you keep it? Because you and I know I didn't touch you. It's not what you think. I'm pregnant too, but it's not what you think. It's not what I think. Nonsense. I know if it is you and a lot of other people, the first thing they do is they run to the priest. They start telling everybody, that girl is Aristo. I didn't know she's a Ron's girl. Pastor, deliver me. That girl is a Ron's girl. That girl is an Aristo. But look at what Joseph said. What a respectful guy. Joseph said, as much as I don't believe this, that you can get pregnant without a man touching you, I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to make this an open show. I will separate from you privately. Imagine that level of respect. Oh, Bishop Sheon Fagbemi is here. How you doing? Oh my word, that's powerful. The person must respect you. Not only respect you, respect what you respect. Respect your parents, respect your pastors, respect your friends, respect your privacy, respect your body, respect you, respect validates love, and that is very, very important. So love to meter number 10, do you feel secure in his presence? Love, true love number 10, true love brings security. You see, if somebody is always trying to make you feel insecure, you are singing, it's not like your voice is that good. It's not like, do you think because all those boys are looking at you, it now makes you feel like you are special? You are not special at all. That is not love. There is security in love. If somebody says they love you and they're always checking for your phone and say, hey, this person, when you said, then he says, I, you to say, I, there is a way you type that high that I'm suspecting. There is no true love that is full of jealousy. Jealousy is lust, not love. True love brings security. If you're in a relationship where you are not secure, you are not secured in your love for him, he is not secured in your love for him, there is a problem there. You see, when TJ and I were engaged, we were not married, but I was already pastoring Rima Campus Fellowship. Rima Campus Fellowship, Pastor Uche is here. He will tell you, Dr. Uche will tell you. It was the fastest growing fellowship on our campus that time, and there were several people, and had a lot of ladies around me, you know. So one day we were having a program. TJ was in Ife. She came for the program. Once we finished the program, some of the ladies came. We were a hugging fellowship, you know. Pure people, righteous people asked Dr. Uche is here, but we hug a lot. So the ladies came, they hugged me, Pastor Femi. Some of them, you know, gave me a peg, Pastor Femi, good, thank you for the word, we were blessed and all that. So some other ladies hang around TJ. And the lady said to TJ, said Sister TJ, Sister TJ, look at Pastor Femi, look at Pastor Femi, look at Pastor Femi. TJ said, yes, I'm looking at him. Say, are you not scared? All those girls around him, just touching him anyhow. TJ told them, no, I'm secured in his love for me. So, when it is true love, there is security, and that is very, very important. Oh my God, I've spent all the time doing revision. But hear me. Next week, I want to do question and answer. Question and answer. Go and get your questions ready. But before we get to next week, let me say this to you. Finally, I want you to know that what I'm trying to say is that when we are talking about love, the number one thing that kills love. So we're talking about longevity. We talk about 10 lies. We've also talked about revision, 10 of Tomita. The number one thing that kills love is the word selfishness. Selfishness is the number one enemy of love. If love dies an untimely death, it is normally selfishness that kills it. I have been a relationship counselor for years. I've been a relationship coach for years. I've been a pastor for years. I can say the number one reason why Dayo Bello, how you doing? Are you following Dayo Bello? He's a wonderful music minister, tremendous guy. So, if you ask me, Reverend, give me the number one reason why relationships don't survive, why love dies. The number one reason why love dies is selfishness. In fact, the opposite of God's kind of love is not hatred. As far as God is concerned, a believer can't hate. As far as God is concerned, a believer can't hate. The love of God is shed abroad in your heart. So the opposite of love, God's kind of love in the Bible, is not hatred, it's selfishness. Selfishness is the graveyard of love. Somebody needs to type that for me. Selfishness is the graveyard of love. Selfishness. If you trace everything, somebody will say to me, oh, Reverend, I don't agree with you. The reason why we have been problem is finances. It's because I don't know how much he earns. He does not support me financially. He buys his designer wares, but does not support me. You see, it's not finances. It's selfishness. In fact, when people are not selfish, even when they don't have money, the relationship works. Yes, the relationship works, even when they don't have money. It's selfishness. Oh, he's too jealous. He's possessive. You see, jealousy, possessiveness is selfishness. That is the word for it. Oh, you know, the thing is that, I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, when you're in an abusive relationship, they make you feel you are the one at fault. They make you feel like, I want you to beat you. See what you made me do. When somebody says to you, you make them do something, run for your life, fire on the mountain. See what you made me do. It's you that made me, I don't want to lose my temper. It's you that made me lose my temper now, and I slap you. Now listen, what could you have done? Maybe you crash his car. That's the worst, Abby. You crash his car. But do you know if he's the one that crashed his own car, he will not beat himself? One guy said to me, he said, Reverend, you don't know what I'm talking about. I just bought this TV because my wife was now annoyed. My wife now throws something to eat the TV. I said, fine. So if you are the one that throws something to eat the TV, will you slap yourself? So when I'm not mad, you are mad. You're already mad. Because the Bible says you already won. So when you are slapping your wife, you're already mad. You're mad. Oh, Mama Christy Bature. Good to have Mama Christy Bature here. Good to have you here, Mama. How you doing? Nice poraka. Did anybody get me? You're already mad because you won't beat yourself and you're beating the other person. So if there is one reason why longevity is allowed to make love last, but the number one reason why love does not last It's simple. Selfishness. That is why selfish people find it difficult to love. If there is one thing you should watch out for before you marry somebody, is this person selfish? Is this person selfish? When I gave my own wife a brand new car, brand new, at that time, my own car was 6 years old. Yes, it was given to me brand new, but it was already 6 years old. But notwithstanding, I wanted her to have a brand new car. You see, when a woman is selfish, the love becomes a problem. So if you ask me, Reverend, what is the number one thing that kills love? Like I said to you at the beginning of this broadcast, that love never dies a natural death. Love never dies a natural death. No love dies a natural death. Love dies because of other things. But the background of it all, you say, well, the reason why I want to get out of relationship is because it's abusive. Trace the root of every abuse. It goes back. It goes back to selfishness. Check it out. Check the root of, oh, he does not spend money on me. He's always buying designer. Selfishness. He beats me. Selfishness. So, if there is one word to explain why relationships die, is selfishness. Now, the problem with selfishness is the fact that if you're already too much in love with yourself, there is no room for you to love somebody else. No room. That is the thing. Yes, love never commits suicide. Thank you, Pastor Bisi Adewale. I love that. Love never commits suicide. Love is always killed, murdered. There is no time, say love is there, it must be suicide. There is no suicide to love. Oh, it is always, my father, Pastor Bisi, I'll use that over and over now. It is always murder. When you see love is dead, it is murder. Somebody, somewhere, or both of you kill love. So when you're in love with yourself, there is no room. Now, let me give you an example. Thank you for talking about gadget. I love gadgets. Oh, anybody around me, let me say this to you very quickly. Everybody listen to me. If you are a giving person like me, you must find something that you yourself love. Okay? I'm the kind of a person, I'm not freaked by clothes, I'm not freaked by and all that. If I have 5 shirts, I'm giving somehow. Some people here knows me, I'm always giving something out. Okay? But gadget is the only thing I indulge in. Not even cars. Not even, no, gadget is what I indulge in. But what happens if somebody spoil my gadget? The same thing that will happen if I spoil my gadget. I won't slap myself. I will say to myself, Femi, why did you allow this to happen? I'll talk to myself, but I won't beat myself. So anybody that is I know is because, so you need to individually now get yourself out of selfishness. Because once you're in love with yourself, there is no room for you to love somebody else. There is no room for you to love somebody else. Stop. It's not that you don't love yourself at all, but love yourself less that you can love somebody else. Love yourself less that you can love somebody else. Because that is why I love one of my best worship songs at this season is I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus. You are all that I... Now, look at it. I will make room for two. If you want your love to work, you make room. If you want your love to work, you make room. I'll make room for two. You need to deliberately, consciously make room. Get yourself out of a selfish life, because selfish people can love right. You see, if you look at the 10 love tometer we talk about earlier on, if you miss that, you need to go back and watch this now. Make sure we save it so you can watch it again. If you look at the 10 love tometer we talk about, 10 ways to know if you love somebody or somebody really loves you, you will discover that all of those one is only when you are not selfish that you can do that. Remember, I said one of the ways you know if you love somebody or somebody loves you is that they are mindful of you. Selfish people are only mindful of themselves. If you know you love somebody or somebody loves you, you are excited to give. Remember, I told you the definition of love is the eagerness to pleasure. But you see, when you are in love only with yourself, you are not eager to pleasure somebody else. You are only eager to pleasure yourself. So in summary, if there is anything that murders love, it is selfishness. And remember, love never commits suicide. love never commits suicide. Every death of love is a murder. Some people, out of selfishness, murder love. I need to stop. It's been such a powerful time today. If you miss this, you need to watch it from the beginning. I've done a revision, everything we have done this month. So next week, I can give room for question and answer. So go get your questions ready. Start to think about them. Whatever question comes into your mind, type it down already. So when we come next week, I'll teach a bit. Then we're going to do question and answer. Whatever question you have on love, I'll be treating it. I'm the love doctor because I believe very strongly that everybody needs a doctor. You go not who to go to when you have a health challenge, but who do you go to when you have a love challenge? So do me two things. Number one, help me recommend this to everybody around you. It's every Friday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time and 3 p.m. Eastern time in USA and Canada, but 8 p.m. in London and Nigeria. So let me recommend you to as many people as possible. We are going to save the messages. You can come back and watch them. Share it with your friends. Tag your friend right now. Put their name, let them see it. If you're in a relationship, get the person you're in a relationship with to watch this. Thank you very much. Remember what I started with. We are in a situation in Nigeria right now. So many things happening. Please keep your sanity, keep your strength. Somebody said we should still be mourning. I agree. But in the midst of mourning, please keep your mind. Keep your mind. Don't lose your mind because of money. It's only the living that can fight for the dead. It's only the living that can fight for the dead. So I'm appealing to you. Catch your phone. Watch. Okay, so from next week here, UK will be 7 p.m. Catch your phone. Watch some comedy. Laugh. Because it is when you are sane and you have strength that you can fight. Remember the angel said to Elijah, stand again, eat, for the journey is far. The journey is far, my people. So please make sure you take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.